Letting number 8571. We have two bids. Piping and vaults renovation at Hall Street Manifold Chamber and Chain of Rocks Water Treatment Plant. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry.
Yeah, that's it. And then that's your alternate.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay. $3,325,500 total base bid. Oh, I'm sorry. For Hair Plumbing and Heating Inc., HAIER Plumbing and Heating Inc. $3,325,500. 32500.00. There is no alternate.
Excuse me.
For Cosney Wagner Inc., KOZENY Wagner Inc., $4,803,800. 4,803,800.00. Again, 4,803,800.00. There are no alternates. Okay. For letting number 8572, no bids were submitted to install 20-inch linear liner in Sublet, Maine from Arsenal to Potomac. So with the low bidder, please meet with Ms. Bean in the hallway. Thank you.
Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Here.
Director Rundy is not present. Director Hayes.
Here.
Director Roth. Director Moore.
Here.
Director Gray.
Here.
And President Bradley.
Here, we have a quorum. We'll call the meeting to order.
From the President, preliminary approval for letting number 8569, concrete removal due to City of St. Louis Water Division Maintenance and Construction 2015. Addendum number 1 for letting number 8574, replacement of access bridge and Craneway Chain of Rock Shore intake structure. PSA number 1160, professional engineering services for East Plant Chiller number 2, replacement at Lambert St. Louis International Airport. Supplemental agreement number 8 to PSA number 1104, testing and inspection of materials at Lambert St. Louis International Airport. Recommendation that permit to occupy municipal river terminal at the foot of North Market Street be given to Grossman Iron and Steel Company to extend an additional 3 months until June 30th, 2015. Recommendation that Anheuser-Busch extend permit to occupy municipal river terminal at the foot of North Market Street for additional 3 months until June 30th, 2015. Donation of 2 Gilligig buses to the City of St. Louis from Metro. Metro has 2001 Gilligig model buses that have met their 12-year useful life according to the FTA guideline. Recommends approval. From the Director of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Union Electric Company doing business as Ameren, Missouri, to set new poles on the north and south side of Ferry Street, east of North Broadway. 10 existing poles are to be removed as well. Southwestern Bell Telephone Company doing business as AT&T Missouri, started at AT&T manhole located just north of 100 North Euclid. Board copper cable south and east through alley, ending at customer manhole located in alley side of 100 North Euclid. Recommends approval. And Southwestern Bell Telephone Company doing business as AT&T, started at alley north of Laclede on Vandervender, rear of 3901 Laclede. Board and place one copper cable west in alley, meeting up with customer conduit at the rear of 4055 Laclede. From the Director of Public Utilities and Public Safety, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Cortex Innovation Community to consolidate land at 4241 through 63 Duncan and 4260 Forest Park in City Block 3917. Green Street Development to consolidate land at 2824 through 2936 Shoto and 2817 through 2919 LaSalle in City Block 1261 and 1262. Pershing Apartments LLC subdivide land at 2215 through 17 Lucas in City Block 935. Recommends approval. From the Director of Streets, recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. South Grand Community Improvement District to encroach with one banner on the light post at 3147 South Grand in front of Ritz Park. Elaine's LLC to encroach with Sidewalk Cafe, 2 tables and 8 chairs, no liquor at 2311 Cherokee. David Porras to encroach with a segment concrete unit retaining wall and landscaping in the public right-of-way at 5803 Dale along Pierce Avenue and Great Rivers Greenway for temporary minor encroachment on city property at 921 South Lenore K. Sullivan for working room to construct improvements for a Central Riverfront project. From the Director of Parks, Recreation, and Forestry, recommendation that application for Forest Park Forever to remove and replace 6-inch chat pathway at the base of Art Hill with 6-inch asphalt pathway with a chip and surface be approved. From the Director of Public Safety, recommendation that 6 festival zones be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Carry on the Ball Foundation, April 24, 2015 at car between 8th and 9th. Wiffle Ball Tournament, May 9, 2015 at Francis Park. Bark in the Park, May 16, 2015 at Forest Park and Central Fields. Provident Family Day Circus, May 16, 2015 at 2650 Olive, closing Beaumont between Olive and Market, Pine between Beaumont and Leffingwell. Warrior Fest STL, June 6, 2015, 10th Street between Sydney to the dead end of Sydney from 9th to 11th. Territoria Marcella Anniversary, June 14, 2015 at Bernard from Watson to Alley to East. Now we have the conditional uses.
Good afternoon, Mr. President and members of the board. I'm Michael Vicentainer, zoning plan examiner for the city, and I'll be representing the building commissioner at today's meeting. For board order number 766, transmitted herewith are recommendations for the following conditional use agenda applications. Approval is recommended for 1 application at 3524 Russell. Approval with conditions is recommended for 9 applications: 4901 North Union, 3943 Kingsland Court, 5212 Alabama, 4005 McCree, 4528 Kingston Court, 3135 Morgan Ford, 4704 through 08 Gravois. 3310 ST Shepherd, and 389 through 91 North Euclid.
Are there any questions from the board on the conditional uses? The only question I have is on 3310 Dr. Sam Shepherd. It's noted that the proposal is for an interior rehab per plans for an office. In the narrative, it states that it is also to be used as a theater for theater and dance productions. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
So it's both an office and a theater, and I'm assuming then all the conditions still apply to the fact that that's a theater as well as an office renovation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's what we were going for on that. I would also, real quick, just like to note that we still included the hours of operation on these because we decided that it was just a good thing to include until there was an actual official memo towards it, which we have one that the building commissioner distributed that essentially states that unless either the neighborhood association or an alderman have a request for specific hours, then we will leave those out from now on. But some of these have a couple of notes about them regarding the 4901 North Union was an older one that just got settled, and so that was part of the reason why that was included. And I don't know if it was like if it's included in there, but 4704 through 08 gravel, it was by Alderman's request.
Okay. Are there any further questions from the board on the conditional uses? Seeing none, I'll take a motion, please.
So move.
It's been moved to approve the recommendations and seconded. Can you read the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Aye.
Director Rundy is not present. Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Roth.
Aye.
Director Moore.
Aye.
Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Aye, approved. Like to consider the minutes from our April 7th meeting that were distributed to the board. Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes as presented? Seeing none, I'll take a motion, please.
So move.
Second.
Second.
It's been moved to approve and seconded. Can you read the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Aye.
Director Rundy is not present. Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Roth.
Abstain. I was not present.
Director Moore.
Aye.
Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Aye. Approved. I would also like to entertain the minutes from I would like to table the minutes from the April 10th meeting until next week, until we have a quorum of individuals that attended that meeting. Can I have a motion to table the minutes from the April 10th meeting, please?
Move to table the minutes.
Second.
Okay, moved and seconded. Can you read the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Aye.
Director Rundy is not present. Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Roth.
Aye.
Director Moore.
Abstain, I wasn't there.
And Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Aye, minutes are tabled. Like to consider the agenda. Are there any questions concerning the agenda? Seeing none, I'll take a motion, please.
So move. Second. Previous roll.
Move to approve and seconded. I have a call for the use of previous roll. Is there any objection to the use of previous roll? Seeing none, the agenda is approved. Motion for adjournment, please.
Move to adjourn.
Been moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned.